things?
Oh, I'm getting through it.
I'm good. What about you?
I'm okay. I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon,
Uh,
so always a little anxiety over that.
Yeah, I
yes.
get it.
And today's a new doctor, new nurse practitioner under new insurance. So it's a
Fun.
Oh,
yeah,
I know how it is.
Never know how those things are going to go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. You guys are past the giant ape, so I can put it back on the world map.
Yep.
Can I just ask, uh, do you u- do you guys usually use AI for characters or for
Reading.
tokens and stuff, or because I have made a new token and wonder if it's okay.
Oh, it's fine.
Bec-
You can use any token you wish, as long as it's not graphic.
Oh, no, no.
um, but so the short answer is I have used AI. I have used images I have found on Pinterest, Google, and I've also drawn my own.
Yeah, I love to draw my own, but when I see like this, it's all these beautiful pictures, and then it's mine that looks like I drew it with my left hand.
Yeah, but at
I've
least you made it, man. I feel like
Yes,
that's kind of cool.
yes.
um, and I'll tell you something. Where do you have an iPad?
No,
Okay,
I usually when I draw, I use pen and paper,
okay,
then scan it and make a file.
okay. Um, so at some point, there's a website called BACK Market, and they sell used iPads. And
Oh,
you
I
can,
don't think
okay.
I'm in Serbia. I don't think I have that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Um, so yeah, on the iPad, there's a software called Procreate. Um, Unfortunately, it's iOS only. If you
Mm.
have an iPhone, and I don't know if iPhones are available in Serbia. Um,
In Serbia, they are available, but I just prefer Android as Motorola or
sure.
Samsung.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I I
Yeah.
currently have an a bit older Motorola because it's easier to hold in hand. It's a lot lighter
Yeah.
than when my friend gives me his iPhone to see something. It's kind of weird in hand.
Yeah. And personally, I like the Huawei, except they're not allowed in the United States, basically. So my first choice is the Sony Xperia
Mm.
because of the camera that's in that phone. The
If
Huawei has the
if
Leica camera, and Sony has the
mm,
Zeiss. So, but so there's on your Android phone, I think there's uh, like clones or knockoffs of Procreate um, that are really outstanding drawing tools. You'd be surprised what you can do with those. Procreate is the big one that almost all the artists I know use, and I use it myself. Um, Mainly because you can deal with layers, and using the stylus, um, you get so much more control than you do with even markers, pens, pencils, all of that. I mean, it's just amazing what you can do on those. So
Every time I ask someone, they always say either a sketchbook or uh, I don't know how to pronounce this. IBIS Paint X, but every time
ibis,
I install, oh,
yeah, it's called the
does it say
ibis, and there's a
IBIS?
bird called ibis. Um,
Oh,
and in cameras, ibis stands for in-body image stabilization. Um,
oh
so,
yeah,
uh, but yeah, the Egyptians in Egypt, there's a bird called an ibis. We actually have them here in Florida. Um,
yeah. I didn't know that.
um,
Yeah, every time I try, it's kinda weird that it doesn't have that same finger across the screen doesn't have that same resistance as pencil across the paper. So
well, yes, drawing with a
I kinda
finger is,
prefer pencil art. That black and
yeah,
white looks kinda nice to me.
yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. And the fact that they actually sell a there's a film that you can buy to put on iPads that lets the Apple Pencil have that same feel as pencil on paper.
Yes,
It is amusing how much we try to make the iPad actually work like a piece of paper.
yes.
Okay.
My kid has been drawing on phone since she was 3, and so learning to draw on paper has been a struggle for her. It's been the other way around.
Yeah.
But she has learned. She has become quite a proficient artist. She's a senior in high school now. And she just started senior year today.
Yeah. I've been drawing for more than 50 years. So I'm actually gotten pretty good at drawing. Um, and in high school, I actually took a pen and ink class, um,
Oh, cool.
which I loved. Uh, I just, yeah, that really made me seriously look into various and different types of art. I'd always done, pencil and ink pen drawings, and would draw stuff for Dungeons and Dragons when I was a kid.
Yes.
The pen and ink really launched my Dungeons and Dragons art. So, anyway, well, I'm assuming it's just going to be the three of us at this point.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Did you pick out a bow?
Yeah, sorry, I should have mentioned. I took the top one
Okay.
with the chance to reroll hits.
Okay. And then get rid of the longbow from
I
the
did,
inventory.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. We're past the Great Ape. We will now see, and you got past the second day without issue. So you have 33 days left. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
So let's see. Midnight, 3 a.m., and 6 a.m. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So, who would have the fourth watch?
I will.
Okay.
Mm,
You find uh, during camp a goblet that is apparently carved from a single piece of moonstone that has twisting silver vines um, that create its stem, and tiny flowers bloom across its surface. Um, and all of that is carved from stone.
Hmm. It's pretty cool.
uh, Would I investigate? Not investigate.
Identify?
See if I can find anything else from it.
Okay, let's see. I'm sorry. Does somebody have identify by chance?
I
I
do
thought
not.
that was event or Avery.
Okay, and he is not with the party. Okay,
Correct.
so what do you guys? Well, okay, so who has the next watch?
I'll take the next watch.
Okay. Um, as you were keeping watch, and of course you fly, um, and up in a tree, suspended by a silver chain, you find a lantern. And as you inspect the lantern, instead of having a flame in it, it appears to actually contain a
So
tiny floating star.
Gonna go pick up the lantern.
Okay?
Can I use Arcana to see if I can figure out a little bit about the function of the lantern?
Sure. Roll that Arcana check.
16.
Okay. Um, so, so one thing you notice is that other small fae that are in the area are revealed in its light. Uh,
Oh,
the other thing you find uh, is that, and normally these fae would be typically invisible
hmm
to most beings. Beyond that, um, you accidentally uh, trigger a daylight spell
Okay.
in the camp.
Wake everybody up. Sounds like something Delphi would do.
So, do you guys play with the goblet at all when everybody wakes up?
I mean, that
Um,
sounds like something Delphi would be interested in playing with.
And it
yeah,
does.
and if none of us have identify, I wonder if we could take it to me and mine.
Yeah, you probably could. Is that what you want to do?
The doc would suggest it to the group.
Yeah, me and mine can identify it for us. Even if it's up for a fee. Seems like it would be worthwhile to pay a fee to get it identified.
Mm-hmm.
Same with the lantern.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to call him?
Sure.
Okay. After a couple of minutes, he shows up. He's like, "Hello. What can I sell you?"
Actually, we had a question for you about
Yeah.
a possible item that we've discovered.
Okay.
We figured who better to ask than you.
Oh, thank you for the compliment. And what are we looking at today?
Doc looks at Delphi and he's like, "Do you want to show him?"
Could we negotiate a fee for identifying these two items? And she gestures to the lantern and the goblet.
Well, my standard fee for identification is $100 or gold pieces per item. However, should I opt to buy them, I will waive the fee.
Well, that sounds very fair. And Delphi agrees to that price.
Okay? So, what would you like me to look at first?
The goblet, please.
Ah. He pulls out a rather flimsy looking pair of glasses and sticks them on his nose. Let's see. And he pulls out a small notebook. He goes, legend claims this chalice was used by the first high priestess of the Lady of the Blossoms during the ceremony that awakened spring after the first winter. Yeah, quite nice, quite nice. So what you have here is when you pour water into this goblet, it becomes holy water.
Whom's what water?
Holy water.
Holy water.
Holy water.
And then, additionally, once per gun, if one drinks from this, it'll cure disease or poison. Fey creatures who willingly drink from it have advantage on wisdom saves for 24 hours.
Is that specifically at dawn or?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, undead touching the chalice suffer 2d8 radiant damage. Yeah, quite valuable.
Yeah, this sounds like a good one to hold on to.
Yeah.
Delphi getting a free advantage on wisdom saves every day sounds great.
For your information, I estimate its retail value at 18,000 gold pieces. I would pay you 12,000.
So a pretty hefty chunk of change, too.
Well,
Yeah.
I have to make my profit.
Yep. No, that's totally understandable. Could you take a look at the lantern, too?
Sure. Let's see. Bronze, silver chain. Oh, tiny star. That's interesting. And let's see. He's flipping through his notebook. Here it is. Oh, this lantern once hung from the temple of the evening court, which guided spirits of the honored dead into the moonlit vale. So, of course, it gives you bright light for 30 feet, dim light for 30 feet. Will reveal invisible undead and fey if they wander into the light. Once per long rest, you can cast daylight or remove curse. Also, friendly fey within 30 feet gain advantage on saving throws against fear. I'd estimate this item is worth 22,000 gold. I'd be willing to give you 15,000 gold for it.
Wait, sorry. So it does. I got the 30 feet part. They can't be invisible. What else does it do?
Here, I'll just paste it in the chat. Okay, in Roll20 chat.
Oh, roll to chat. Okay. Do we want to sell that? I have a lantern that's very similar.
Yeah, I'm okay with selling that.
Okay. He hands you, let's see. He hands you 15 bars of platinum. Each bar is worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Can we put this in our bag of holding?
Yes.
Excellent.
Anything else? Interests you in, let's see. Mithril or adamantine plate?
Not necessarily, but I do have a shield that I'd like to sell.
Okay.
I just need to find it in my inventory real quick. It would be. It would be the Shield of Faith's Bastion. It's a +2 shield with advantage on saves against charm.
Yes. Mighty fine. Which one was it? The
Shield of Faith's Bastion. It's a +2 shield.
I will give you 10,000 gold for that.
I'll take it. I will take that. Also, while we're here, I'd like to ask me and mine about how he like appears to us and like where he goes when he's not here.
It depends. I spend a great deal of my free time in Cobalt's Alley. I run some of the games.
Interesting. And what reason would we have to go to Cobalt Alley?
To wager your souls, of course. And he opens a hand and shows you guys a set of tokens. Here, they're free.
Right, those are the ones
Take
that
one.
he gave us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. And they're not just one use only. You can use them over and over and over again.
What do people wager their souls for?
Other creature souls and powers. For instance, we just had a halfling beat a dragonborn and got 30% of the dragonborn's soul. And now the halfling has a breath weapon for the next year.
But the loser loses part of his soul?
Yes. For a year.
And what are the ramifications of that?
Well, in this particular case, that dragonborn no longer has his breath weapon.
Ah.
And then that fractured part of his soul can be traded to other parties without their permission.
I see.
Adelphi's gonna ask if me and mine has got any boots or gloves that would be particularly good for a warlock. She could purchase.
Let me see what's in the inventory. You said gloves and what else?
Boots.
Let's see. Well, we have gloves of Eldritch Precision.
That sounds interesting.
Gloves of the Pack Keeper. We have Void Touch gloves. Gloves of the Soul Harvest. Gloves of the Dark Scholar. Then we have Boots of Face Step. Boots of Shadow Walking. Boots of Plane Walking. Boots of Silent Casting.
Ooh, boots of silent casting sounds very interesting.
Those cost 6,500 gold pieces. Gives you advantage on stealth. And casting does not reveal your location if you are hidden. Also allows you to ignore difficult terrain.
No, I don't think I need those.
Then we have Boots of Star Wanderer. That's all we have in boots. You were asking about gloves.
Yeah, what are the gloves of the Eldritch Precision?
Those cost 6,000 gold pieces. They add a +2 bonus to your spell attack rolls. And once per turn, you get to re-roll one missed spell attack.
Oh, that would be great. I would like to purchase those, please.
That'll be 6,000 gold.
Okay. Delphi will purchase those. Add it to the loot list.
Did you give me that 10,000 gold as platinum bars as well, or?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So you get 10 additional platinum bars.
Yeah, so 25 total. And then whatever was subtracted for Delphi.
Okay, so it'll be 19 total since I'm spending.
She's spending 6 of those bars.
Yeah,
Right.
there we go.
And how about this strapping lad over here? He looks like he could use something. Perhaps a hat with a large feather.
Luca, I think he's talking to you.
Yes.
Can you repeat? I was trying to fix my screen again. It went black again.
Okay. The gnome was asking if he could interest you in buying something. Perhaps a hat with a large feather in it.
Not really. Toriel doesn't really he doesn't really like to rely on magic weapons as much. No, no, just a second.
Okay.
Okay. You said hat with a feather, right?
Yeah, but you're right. You don't look like the feather type. How about an ion stone?
What?
An ion stone. He pulls out a stone and he throws it up, and it begins to orbit his head. This happens to be an ion stone of awareness. Grants you +1 to your initiatives, and you cannot be surprised while conscious.
That's interesting. How much does it? How much does it cost? Do we have for it?
That one costs 7,500 gold. Then we have an ion stone of protection, which is only 500 gold pieces more. It's 8,000 gold, and it adds 1 to your AC.
Do we have for the stone of protection? Do we have plotting parts? I didn't hear how much we have.
I'm pretty sure you guys have enough.
We do.
Then okay, I'll buy it.
Doc kind of looks at me and mine, and he's like, what's the best you could do on that? Like if we can make a deal.
On the Ion Stone?
Yeah.
Sorry, Ion Stone's price is pretty fixed. You can literally trade Ion Stones straight for money.
All right then.
But since you're buying that, tell you what I'll do. I'll give you 2,000 gold pieces off any +2 magic item I have.
Do you have any +2 shields? The Griffin shield that you gave me is starting to get a little bit dented.
Let's see. Well, there was the Bastion's shield that you just sold me. I do have the Shield of the Guardian. I have a Dragon Scale shield, which that gives you resistance to one specific energy type. And
what is the Shield of the Guardian?
So Shield of the Guardian, of course, +2. You can impose once per round, impose disadvantage on one melee attack against an adjacent ally. And then once per long rest, you can cast Warding Bond.
A warding bond?
Yes.
Let me Google that real quick.
Sure.
Doc flips through his notes on medicine. All damage. That's pretty good. And how much would that run me with the 2,000 gold discount?
With the 2,000 gold discount, let's see. Normally 10,000. I'll let you have that for 8,000 gold.
I would like the warding bond one then, unless you have a way of upgrading a magical item.
I do, but that gets a little more complicated.
I see. How?
Well, for one thing, to upgrade items requires time.
Okay.
I have to take it to a master smith, potentially involve a master wizard, warlock, or some other type. And yeah, and they have to have time to imbue powers that you want stacked. But it can be done.
Okay.
But I also have another shield that you might be interested. I'll let you have for the same price, even though it cost 1,000 gold pieces more. Of course, it's +2. But it also gives you +2 to initiative. And allies within 10 feet cannot be flanked.
That seems pretty good. I'll take that one. For 8,000?
Yeah, I'll sell it to you for 8,000.
Okay. Thank you. So
Yeah.
+2 initiative can't be flanked.
Yes. There's the details of the shield.
Thank you.
Well, pleasure doing business with you. Of course, remember me if you find any other magical items you want to trade or sell, or if you want to upgrade your existing equipment, let me know.
Of course. Thank you, Mianman.
Thank you very much.
And pop, and he's out of existence.
So we're down to 11 bars. And then the stone was 8.
Yeah, but you didn't. Or did he buy the stone? Yeah, he bought the stone. Never mind.
Okay,
Yes.
so we're down to 3 bars of platinum.
Yeah.
Cool.
So he can
Still
add.
came out ahead.
Yeah, so he gets a bonus to his AC for the Ion Stone. And Luca, if your screens aren't working right now, it's okay. You can deal with that later.
How do I add that one AC? My
So probably the
Uh,
easiest way, Ion Stones are actually built into the game. So you should be able to find an Ion Stone of Protection +1 and just drag that to your character sheet. If you cannot do that, then find the Ring of Protection +1 and drag that to your character sheet and then rename it.
uh,
I would do the Ring of Protection. I didn't find an Ion Stone in the
Okay.
compendium.
So just
For some
drag,
reason.
just drag a Ring of Protection +1 to your character sheet, modify its name, and then just enable it. And that should update your AC.
to find uh,
Okay, that is 3 days down. Let's do day 4. Day 4 passes uneventfully.
Okay.
Day 5.
Good and a bad.
Yep. And let's do this. Okay, the good and the bad in this case cancel each other out. So another
Nice.
uneventful day. So that was day 5, correct?
I think so.
Yeah. So day 6.
I think it was at day 4 or 5. Yeah.
Okay. 3, 6, noon. 3, 6 p.m.
It's always dinner time
Yeah, yes.
when the bad stuff happens.
Okay. As dusk falls, the convoy spots a lone rider, wrapped in white furs carrying a white banner. As he approaches, everybody notices that his horse leaves no tracks. There is no sound from the hooves on the roadway, and his face is hidden beneath frost. Uh, he silently hands the Sir Bramble a sealed scroll before riding away. Inside is written, "One among you shall not see the seventh sunrise."
The seventh
That's
sunrise?
ominous.
Yes.
Extremely.
Maybe one of us is going to sleep in.
That's what I wanted to say. Maybe we can cheat and just cover our eyes.
Yeah. You just
That-
got to think positive about it.
yes.
Okay. As you guys go to finish your travel for the day, not too much further, um, you see a group of pilgrims who are kneeling in a circle off the road, apparently praying. Everybody roll perception checks. Okay. How about you, Doc?
Sorry, I was finishing up that shield.
Sure.
Perception?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Ah, good.
Would you like one from the Griffin as well? I mean, it seems like those are all pretty high scores.
Well, you're the only one that scored high enough. But you scored high enough. You notice that despite it being cold and you can see the horse's breath, the mule's breath, your own breath, you don't see any breath coming from any of the pilgrims who are kneeling. You also don't hear any prayers, nor do you see any movement of any kind from any of them.
So they're like dead, or
You're not sure. Do you investigate?
yes?
Okay.
Actually, but first, before I do that, I would like to. I believe my mace has like this thing where if anyone is undead, it glows.
Okay. It is not currently glowing.
So they're not dead.
Well, they're not undead.
Oh, okay. You said they're not moving at all, so they could just be dead.
Maybe.
I'd like to investigate.
Okay.
Is Stitches here to also help or no?
Good question. I'll say that he's here for the time being.
Okay. I kind of cast a look at Stitches, like, are you seeing this? And I would defer to him. So as we investigate, first of all, I want to check that they're alive. This is a pretty awkward sight.
Okay.
And I would also like to check that yeah, that they're okay. But I'm gonna have my weapon out,
Okay.
my shield out, my mace.
So as you're investigating, you touch the first one, and you realize two things. First, they are frozen solid. Uh, and by the way, I don't know if I told you, but there's 50 of
No, I don't think you mentioned that part.
them. Okay.
Nope.
Secondly, when you touch the first one, the entire group of pilgrims, their heads, all of their heads, slowly turn towards the party simultaneously.
Are they frozen like in ice or frozen just not moving?
Every one of them is perfectly preserved in solid ice.
Okay. Freaky.
And that is all that happens. Until, of course, your long rest. As each of you dreams about being frozen in the middle of the pilgrims. And
Elfie hates that.
each of you wakes up with the visions of a white dragon right before it blasts you with a frozen breath weapon.
Oh no.
That happens in the dream, or that actually happens?
That's in a dream.
Oh, that's a pretty terrifying dream.
And we will pause it there for today.
Okay.
And let's see, we were on day 6.
Yep.
Okay.
At this point, yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to type that in here so it's in the. Okay. All right, guys. If anybody, of course, has any questions, hit me up in Discord. I'll be out the rest of the afternoon. So.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
All right, guys. See you
Thank
tomorrow.
you.
Bye.
Yep. Catch you
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. Right.